Wow, look at this. There are people that are already on in the queue, already in the chat, and I love that. Welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Monday. I hope, boy, I really do hope you are having an amazing, it's Monday. Listen, here's what we love. While we're waiting for these things to come alive. It is Monday. It is the first day of the month. And I don't know if you're like me when you do this, and you know what? I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but if you are like me, you look at the month and you see the first day of the month is on a Monday, and then you see you have 4 full weeks in that month, and then it spills over into the last week. There's like 4.5 weeks. Oh my gosh, there's so much opportunity to make money this month. So much opportunity to serve people, to make money, to build the business, to get clients, and it all starts today. It all started today. I really do hope you have been hanging out with me for at least the past couple of days, getting you ready for the beginning of this month. I got a good one for you today. And I think this comes from a question that I'm asked several times a week. How do I get clients if I don't have experience? If I don't have a portfolio, if I don't have testimonials, if I don't have history is the word I'm looking for. If I don't have that, how do I get clients? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. I am going to check in on the streams real quick before we get going, because that is one of my favorite things to do. And let's see who's hanging out in the streams. I already see chat coming in places, so I'm inspired by that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's just see. Check in with me if you are here I'm just going to give this thing like maybe 30 more seconds before we really get cracking on this. And then we're going to get going. I didn't bring a drink with me. Let's hope the throat stays fine. Last night was a little hairy. Throat was a little hairy last night. There we go. Bunch of people on LinkedIn. I do love my LinkedIn. Do love the LinkedIn crowd. And then there were chats already queued up. Somebody says I'm sort of jumping the queue here. 7:30 Eastern time is 1:30 a.m. where they are. Well, listen, thank you very much. I'm going to bed at 2300 to finish a project I'm busy with. Would love to. This is somebody who left this message on the YouTube channel and then had to go to bed because it was middle of the night for them. So I would imagine that they are going to be watching the replay. That's Medicare Clinics, who is in another part of the world where it is 1:30 in the morning their time. So no one can blame them for wanting to get sleep. So I certainly hope you are watching this on the replay, and I send a big shout out to you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for at least putting that comment in before we got going. All right. One last check of the comments, and then we are going to get going on this. Tina is over here on the LinkedIn party. The LinkedIn, you guys know, has been a real party. Hey, Tina, it is really nice to see you, and thank you so much. Tina is with Send Out Cards, and I mentioned this the other day. I really do think tactile, physical things that come to you in the mail is a great way to stand out. So check her out for sure. Okay. What do you say we get going, guys? You ready to get going on this? I have a tight half hour today because I have one of the groups that I mentor. We have a mentorship call at 8 p.m. my time. That's in 26 minutes. So we got to get going on this. And there we go. Getting my screen organized. Got my notes. Got my screen. I've got you. I've got the camera. Got the microphone. Here we go. For those of you who don't know me, it's Chris Prouty. I am here with you live every single day, and I'm sharing insights with you in how to grow your business. So, in case you forgot, just in 30 seconds, it's Chris Prouty. I built an online school that teaches entrepreneurs how to attract clients to their business, how to grow their businesses, how to have a better business, a better life. And I've been doing it for 21 years. Now, I used to do the work for people. Now I teach them how to do it themselves because I have a goal of helping 10 million entrepreneurs wildly grow their businesses. I certainly hope that you're one of them. And the thousands of people that have been through my program, so much gratitude for you. My clients come to me because they want to attract more clients into their businesses. And even though they have products and services that they know can wildly affect their market, they're feeling largely ignored online. And they're not getting the visibility that they wish they had from the audience that they know that they can serve. And so we fix that with step-by-step strategies that help them become wildly visible, become highly influential in their market, that allows them to impact more people and be seen as a leader in their industry. And we do that in very short order. It takes about, an hour a day, maybe less. If that sounds like something that's intriguing to you, come spend an hour with me this week, right here at proutyclass.com. I put the link right here, boom, right there for you. Don't click on that because that'll pause the video. We don't want that. Just type that after we're done here, type it into a web browser and join me on Thursday for a free class where I'm going to teach you how to start attracting clients to your business from social media. It's a great time. We're going to spend about an hour and a half together. Tons of fun. I have so much fun doing it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. So you just go to proutyclass. I keep pointing in the wrong spot. Right there. Go to proutyclass.com and register for the free live workshop, free class that I'm giving this Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. No replay on that, guys, because I want you there live so that we can interact and you can ask me questions. You can ask me anything you want. So the question that came into me over the past week is it possible to get clients if I've never had a client? Or how can I get clients if I don't have any experience, if I don't have a portfolio, if I don't have any testimonials, I don't have any references, I don't have any success stories? Is it possible to get clients? I'm here to tell you that yes, it is. It's absolutely possible to get clients. And I want to talk to you about that today. I'm going to give you 3 different ways that you can start using today to start getting those clients. So if one way doesn't really resonate with you, another way will. The thing that I want to share with you, and the thing that's most important, is that there is an overarching methodology to all of those. And there's an overarching methodology that makes all of those work. I'll get to that in just a second. If you are visiting me here on YouTube, and if you're new to my channel, now would be a genius time to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you get alerts every time I create videos like this to help you grow your business. So what is that overarching methodology or that overarching strategy that's going to help you get clients even if you have no experience? And it's one word, and you hear me talk about this all the time. It's education. When you're creating content for social media, when you're writing your blog posts, when you're speaking in front of groups, when you're in your networking meetings, no matter where you are, you should always be educating. You should be educating till you feel you can't educate anymore, and then you should find more ways to teach what you do. You see, when you lead with education, you differentiate yourself from everyone else. And everyone else I'm referring to are the well-meaning competitors, are the well-meaning, I'm trying to say that again. Everyone I'm talking about is the well-meaning competitors that you have. These are the people who just started their businesses recently and really don't have the core competency that you have, but they're trying to. Again, they're well-meaning, but they can't deliver the same result that you can. So by leading with education, you're going to differentiate yourself. Wow, the mouth. By leading with education, you're going to differentiate yourself right away. Because only someone who has the skills and the core competency that you have can lead with education, can teach about the outcomes that you can provide for your clients. Even if you've never had clients, you can still teach about the outcomes that you can produce. And by teaching, I mean you should be talking about the transformation that you offer your clients. And you should be talking in their language, not in your language where you're really, really smart. They don't know a lot about it. So you want to get yourself down to their level, but help educate every step of the way. When you lead with education, you differentiate yourself to the point where it doesn't matter if you don't have clients and you don't have a portfolio or you don't have testimonials. Because when you lead with education, the informed consumer, the prospect that understands what they're looking for, is going to see in your education that you can provide them with a transformation. So lead with education first. But what are some strategies that you can use when it does come to soliciting or talking to a prospect and asking them for business? Or they're asking you for service, and then they ask the question, well, do you have any clients? Have you had any clients? Or do you have a portfolio? So the very first thing that you want to always do in any of these strategies after you've led with education is you want to make sure you're incredibly honest and very transparent every step of the way. That's something else that's going to differentiate you. When you lead with honesty and transparency, you're going to show yourself as something completely different than what the competition is doing. So the first thing that you would say is, actually, believe it or not, you're my first client. You're the first person that I'm going to be working for. And I want to just be completely open with you and let you know that. But one of the things that I'd like you to realize is we're talking for a reason. You've come to me because you've seen the stuff that I've put out there. You've seen my social posts, you've read my blog. So you've come to me for a reason. I think you can see that I can offer you what you're looking for, but you really are going to be my first client. And in being my first client, I can assure you I'm going to work incredibly hard to make sure that you get the results that you're looking for. And listen, I've not done this for anyone else. So there might be some times where I need to talk to you and say, hey, it's taking longer than I thought, or this didn't work the way I was expecting it to work. But my promise to you is that I am going to give you that transformation that you're looking for. Boy, can you feel how powerful that is? Can you imagine if you said that to someone? Of course they're going to say yes. Of course they're going to say yes. So you have the confidence, you have the transparency, and you have the ability to give them the transformation. You have the knowledge because you led with education. So just be completely open and say, no, you're my first client. Now, at the other end of all of these strategies, it's always wise to be able to offer some sort of a guarantee, especially when you can't provide any testimonials or any proof that you can actually do what you say you can do. Let's back up a second. You should be able to do what you say you can do. I think that goes without saying, or I think it goes with saying because I just said it. You should be able to do what you say you're going to do and make sure you can deliver that result. Never take money from someone or engage someone with you if you can't deliver the result that you're promising. That's so important. Something that so many other people don't do. That's why people feel burned when they work with your competitors, is because there was no assurance that they could actually deliver what they said they were going to deliver, and they never delivered it. So that's a big problem. We want to fix that. We fix that with brutal honesty. So then you back that up with a guarantee. If you don't get the results I'm promising, you can have all of your money back. Okay? When you say that, you say those two things, you're my first. I'm going to work extra hard for you. And by the way, if I'm not able to get you these results, you can have all your money back. You've removed every barrier that they could possibly have. So you've led with education. You've been unbelievably transparent and very honest with them. And then you've offered them the guarantee. They can't say no at that point. All right? So have you ever been in an experience? Have you ever had an experience where someone's asked you the uncomfortable question of, do you have testimonials or do you have a portfolio, and you haven't had that? Let me know in the comments if that's happened to you and how it felt. I'm curious to know how it felt for you. Were you uncomfortable when it happened, or did you respond with a level of confidence? Let me know in the comments below this video or near this video how that was for you and what that experience was like. So if the things that you're hearing are intriguing to you, if you feel like you're learning something from me, I would encourage you to jump on proutyclass.com and attend a free workshop with me this week. It's on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. And in that class, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 strategies for attracting clients from social media. It's a great class. I have so much fun delivering it, and I know you're going to have fun being there with me. It's going to go an hour, maybe an hour and a half. You get to interact with me, you get to ask me questions. It's a Zoom webinar, so we can't really see each other, but you'll be able to see me and hear me, and you'll be able to ask me questions, and you'll be able to get all those questions answered. So proutyclass.com is the way to register for that. Just give me your first name and your email, and I will send you the invitation for that class. I think I also ask for your phone number, but it's not required because I think I say that I might text you a thank you for registering. Just a thank you. Don't worry, I'm not going to blow up your phone with tons of messages. Nobody wants that, unless you want that. But I don't want to do that. So I might just send you a text thank you. You can try. Put your phone number in there and see if you get one of those from me. All right, so we covered the very first strategy, which was transparency and honesty. The second strategy that I'm going to recommend for you is the concept of working for free. I did the air quotes. Let me say that again without the air quotes, because you're not working for free. The second strategy is the concept of working for someone in exchange for something other than money. It could be a video testimonial. It could be a written testimonial. It could be a case study. It could be the ability to use that work in your portfolio. There's a concept called fair exchange that we must honor. The concept of fair exchange, it's a universal law of fair exchange, says that when we do something for someone, we must receive something back of equal value. If we don't, we feel unbalanced because we gave more than we received, and they feel unbalanced because they received more than they gave. So we must honor the concept or the universal law of fair exchange. But if you're going to deliver your work for free for someone, we must make sure that they're giving you something back of equal value. A video testimonial for you and your work is a great thing of value that you could get back in exchange for doing some free work for someone. A written testimonial is a great thing of value for you. Or the ability to use their work, the work you did for them, as a case study. Also very valuable. But make sure you get that permission from them to use this, which might mean you need to put it in writing and let them say, yes, you can do this. Or when you record that video testimonial, make sure that they know that you're going to be publishing this and using this to promote your business. All right, so the second strategy for getting clients when you don't have current clients, you don't have testimonials, you don't have a portfolio, is to offer work in exchange for something that is not money, but is in exchange for something that's going to help build your business. So that you don't have to say, no, I don't have a portfolio, or I haven't had clients, or I don't have testimonials, because you will at that point in exchange. And you can get those clients very quickly. There are lots of people out there who need what you do, who would just jump at the chance to help you out in exchange for you helping them out. And so you can find these people through networking, through your social posts. You could hop onto social media and say, I'm looking for 3 people who need X, and I'm willing to do X in exchange for a video testimonial. You'll have people jumping all over that. Just make sure you're in fair exchange. I'm going to use the example of a web designer. A web designer doing a website for a client, maybe a 3-page website, is suitable in exchange for a video testimonial. But building a complete e-commerce store with payment gateways and CRM integration, that's a little bit beyond the fair exchange for a video testimonial in return. So make sure you are in fair exchange when you do that. Okay, so that is the second strategy, which is offering your services in exchange for something that isn't money, but for something that ultimately helps you out. I'm going to strongly recommend that you go for the video testimonial because they carry so much weight. You can use them in so many different places. You get a 5 or 10 minute video that you can clip up into little shorts, little reels that you can publish places. You can take quotes from it. You can get a transcript from it, use that transcript as a written testimonial. Just so many different things you can do. So go for the video testimonial. You simply hop on a Zoom call with them, press record, ask them some questions, and get that testimonial. Okay, that's the second strategy. If you are serious about getting clients into your business, I really do want to invite you and encourage you to click on proutyclass.com. Don't click on it. You click on it, you're going to pause this video. Don't make that mistake. We've had people do that and they're like, I lost you. I tried to click on it. Don't click on it. Type it in. proutyclass.com. Prouty's my last name, by the way. You're going to register for my class, which is coming up this Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, where I'm going to show you 5 strategies you can start using right away to attract clients to your business. Okay, proutyclass.com, proutyclass.com. Prouty, my last name, class, that's what I'm delivering, .com. That's what you need to be on the internet these days. Just go on over to proutyclass.com. Get into that free workshop. We're going to have a blast. I love teaching that thing. It's so much fun. Okay, there is a third strategy that I want to share with you. It is the brute force strategy. Now, remember, pencil's going down. I want you to remember that we started all of this by talking about the overarching methodology for all of these, which is to lead with what? That's right, lead with education. You should always be leading with education. You should be teaching every step of the way because amateurs can't teach. You have experience. You can teach. So every time someone sees you online, you should be teaching. Heck, you are witnessing me do it right now. Every time someone experiences you online, you should be teaching them something. When you lead with education, it takes the sales process and turns it just into a formality. Because they come to you knowing that you can serve them, whether or not you have a portfolio or testimonials. Because you've already demonstrated that you can serve them because you've taught them. You've given them some sort of micro transformation prior to them ever reaching out to you in a sales capacity. When you teach, you're giving a micro transformation. So the third technique that I want to share with you is the brute force technique. And it is simply the technique of they have come to you, you have taught them, they have gotten a transformation from you, and they say, do you have any testimonials? No, I don't. When do you want to get started? That's it. That's brute force. They just ask you, you say no, and when do you want to get started? But do you have a portfolio? No, actually I don't. Do you want to start today? That's it. Brute force right through that. Ooh, it takes a little bit of guts to be able to do that. But you know how you build those guts? When you lead with education, you build those guts. Okay? When you lead with education, you build the courage to be able to say, no, I don't. You don't even have to say, like in technique number 1, that they're your first client. You just say, no, I don't. When do you want to get started? And if they say they don't want to work with you because of that, bye. Next, it's that simple. Okay, there's always going to be someone else. So if you can develop the courage by leading with education and knowing that they came to you because they already got a transformation from you, you can lead the call, you can lead the sales call with just brute force if they ask the question. They might not even ask the question, but they might. Do you have any clients that you've worked with that I can speak to? No, I don't. When would you like to get started? And if they say they don't want to get started, bye. Take care. Get off the call and move on. Ooh. Did you get a little chill up your spine? I know I did. So the third technique is brute force. And you're just, no, I don't have this. When would you like to get started? And if they say no, you move on to the next one. I don't mean to be cavalier or anything like this, but what I do want you to know is there's always going to be someone else. And if that strategy stops working for you, then just move to one of the other strategies. But no matter what, you are leading with education. Always leading with education. And that's going to differentiate you, and that's going to make the process so much easier. I'm going to jump over into the chat for just a quick second. Oh, I've got 6 minutes until my group coaching call. Before I jump into the chat, if you have enjoyed this, if you like what you're learning and you want to learn more, I'm offering a free class this week. We're going to go an hour and a half. This is kind of off the top of my head. I literally write down 3 words as my notes as I prepare for this. But if you want to see like a structured class from me where I'm actually, teaching something in the way that, that I learned how to teach, then show up on Thursday. You've got to go here first, proutyclass.com. Sorry, I was holding a pencil and the middle finger, whatever. Go to proutyclass.com and give me your name and your email address. Give me your phone number too. I'll text you a thank you. I will. I'll be like, thank you. I have my phone right here. Whenever I see one of these things come through, I'm always like, thank you. See you on Thursday. I'm not going to blow up your phone. Go to proutyclass.com. I'll see you on Thursday for that. Heading over into the chat to see what's going on. I know that I'm going to go to LinkedIn first. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah. My phone froze for a minute, somebody says. Good. Oh, somebody is showing up for the class. Somebody registered for the class. Thank you very much, Tina. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Tina gives us a resounding next. She gets it. She gets it. She knows that if somebody's not interested in you, that's fine. You don't want to work for people who aren't interested in you. Next. On to the next one. Tina, I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Over here on Facebook, a couple of people watching on Facebook, but Facebook awful quiet. Awful quiet over there on Facebook. They're just watching. They're just watching. And then back over here to YouTube, where I've got the comments queued up, but no questions. So it looks like everybody is all set. For you folks who are on YouTube and are watching this on the replay, everything that I've just taught you about getting clients without having a portfolio or testimonials is super important. But it's not everything that you need to start getting clients. That's why I'm going to put a link here for another video that's going to help you start getting clients fast. And again, for the people on YouTube, and if you click on my face, you will be able to try that again. If you click on my face, you'll be able to subscribe to my channel to get notifications every time I create a video just like this. All right, guys, we are wrapped up for the day. 25 minutes. That felt really tight. I don't feel like I rushed at all. Thank you so much for spending time with me here today. I will be back with you tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow because I don't know my schedule yet, but I will look at that after my 8 o'clock group coaching call, which is coming up in 4 minutes. I'm going to go get a drink before that. In the meantime, it is Chris Prouty. You're hopping on here, ProutyClass.com, and I'm going to see you on Thursday for a full-on class. I'm not going to hold anything back. Get a notebook and a pencil for that class. You're not going to want to miss that. Streams are coming to an end. I will see you tomorrow. Happy first day of the month. Happy first day of the week. Go make money. You have my permission to go make money right now. Don't stop. Don't stop just because it's the evening. I'm not stopping. You're not stopping. Go get it done. I'll see you tomorrow.